The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. And just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at about the 28. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Jets will take over first and 10. Play action. Rodgers. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The Jets at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 35 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his left. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Gentry. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal from the 6. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
But coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
On second and goal, Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The point after 3 raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Callaway. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Off play action. Callaway. He completes this to Sutton. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Callaway. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake. Callaway. And a dump off here to Robinson. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Callaway. That's taken in by Dulcich. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short terms? Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to handle the Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Hall again on 2nd down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Straight ahead is Hall. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Hall again on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there. And it also brings up 3rd down.
And that means it's definitely not been there for him here in the first half. And I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. They'll give to Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into...
He'll be taken down. The Jets get him there for the save. Joe Tryon showcasing the pass rush. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. Callaway. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Callaway. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Callaway. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Callaway on the move to his left. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now out come the Jets. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well defensively, they have not allowed the receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down. And they may be going backward here. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Throwing to start the drive. Callaway. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. James Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. He has a and now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. He's going to have the first down and then some. Down the sideline he goes. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a set.
After review of the play,
so that will overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. This is caught. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Point after and good. Down to 10, 24-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they were terrific in the 1st half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 126 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Callaway. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Callaway. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Joe Tryon able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Rodgers to throw once more. He finds Wilson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. Back to the ground with Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. Shrunk to 6. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up the 3rd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
And New York set to take the field.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
They run once more with Stevenson.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's taken down at the 43. The first. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Straight ahead at Stevenson.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
2nd and 5.
On play action, Rodgers. Open man here is Gentry. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. On play action, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. So the hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 1st down, here's the run with Cook.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Callaway. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Same connection. Dulcich once again.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20.
2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Got ready.
They'll run for it with Robinson. Going absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or two. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And oh, he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much.